So we're going to be talking about MeatCanyon today, which if you guys don't know his, which I'm pretty sure you guys all do know who he is, he's a guy that makes some pretty questionable animations, to say the least. Basically, it's like very horror-esque. His animations are very horror-esque. And his literal description on his channel, his About section says, "Don't like my animations? Don't cry about it," or something like that, something along the lines of that. But recently he's been getting a lot of hate because he made a certain animation, which we will be getting into. See, I think it's pretty common sense for humans when they hear the worst fandom in music, and they say Taylor Swift. That's common sense, knowing that Taylor Swift has one of the worst fandoms of all time. Like you say, "I don't really like Taylor Swift." To them, they will snap your neck and scoop your eyeballs out with an ice cream scooper, snap each one of your bones, stuff you in a suitcase, throw you at the bottom of the ocean. But of all the people they're attacking right now, they're attacking MeatCanyon because an animation he did, because they can't take a freaking joke. See, there's people in my school that also are like diehard Swiftie fans. Is like, "Oh, I would chew up gum that Taylor Swift would give me," or something like that. Like, they would buy Taylor Swift spit in a tiny little trash bag. Like, that's what they would do. That's how diehard they are. And when I hear them say something, they call me, like, emo a lot because I listen to rock music. But when I say something, like, "Oh, I don't like Taylor Swift," they will get so defensive. Like, when they say, "Oh, I don't like Nirvana," I'll be like, "Well, guess what? They've probably sold..." Nah, never mind. They probably haven't sold more records than Taylor Swift, but that's because Taylor Swift sold more records and Kurt Cobain died. But I'll be like, "Well, guess what? Taylor Swift probably has a tiny bit of inspiration from Kurt Cobain." And they would be like, "No, no, 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 no." I'm like, dude, they made Michael Jackson's biggest record at the time. Michael Jackson, one of the world's biggest artists at one point, made their album, that entire album, go off the #1 Billboard spot. With one song, too. It wasn't even an album, it was the one song. How do you even like Taylor Swift? Like, Taylor Swift makes the same song every freaking time. She's like the AC/DC of pop music. It's the same song every time. It's never anything different. It's just her singing about a boy that she broke up with over 40 years ago, probably. So she can shut up. Please shut up. I don't care. You're making my brain rot. Because it's the same song. Not even, like, there's no differences between any of them. And there's people who are like, "Oh, this song by Taylor Swift changed my life. I had a drug addiction, and now I don't have it anymore. I almost died to freaking fentanyl, and I listened to Blank Space for 0.01 seconds, and I quit my drug addiction." Okay, that song had nothing to do with you quitting your drug addiction, bruh. Shut up! So now we're actually going to talk about the MeatCanyon drama. Basically, he made an animation mocking Taylor Swift and about how every single Swiftie has just sold out Super Bowl tickets now. And there was a clip of Travis Kelce talking to one of his teammates, and he said, "I'm thinking about breaking up with Taylor," and he whispered it. And that teammate freaking screamed at the top of his lungs, "You're breaking up with Taylor!" And then every single Swiftie heard it. And then they started passing it around, passing the secret around to the next one. And eventually it got to Taylor Swift. And then they freaking literally just beat the literal living crap out of him inside of the stadium, picked him up, took him to Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift literally became this freaking spider monster like Pennywise in Chapter 2, or the other mother from Coraline. It was like, his animations are just like this, but this is what the Swifties' responses were to this. "You better pray that you never see me IRL, because that's the last thing you will ever see. 3 words. Out of touch." As a Swiftie, I am very offended because I don't know why this YouTuber is doing this stuff. But if Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift actually breaks up and this video pops up, Taylor Swift is going to shoot this guy. And honestly, I don't even know what to say or do because I am offended. I mean, of course I feel offended. It's Taylor Swift. After all, I want this guy should stop making fun of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce because it's making me really upset because I'm a Swiftie. I don't know what good cushion alcohol you're on, because I'm probably going to need some if it's that good that you're actually this high. Holy crap. I don't know what you're saying right now, but you're just pulling out the bottle of yapparoni and cheese and giving me a yappuccino and boiling that crap alive. Holy crap. You are yapping so hard right now, bruh. You are going to get mogged by iShow Speed after he says, "What the Sigma? My brain is actually rotting." But I just want to know how these people are so defensive over a woman that doesn't know who they are, never will know who they are, and all she sees you is a dollar sign. That's all she sees you as. She does not care about you listening to her music. She just cares about the money. After all, that's what most people do. And even if it's just a woman who makes music, listen to her music and let this guy be himself. I mean, why should only one opinion be right? Why can't both opinions be right? I think that should be a thing. No opinion is right. He probably feels the same way about his opinion as you do about yours. So stop yapping. Also, I find it very funny how this guy thinks that she is going to shoot him if she sees this. Because did you not see that clip of her just giving fans water that were literally dying in the crowd, like thirsting, like deathly thirsting in the crowd? She literally gave them water. I don't think she would shoot him. Why? Because it's immoral. 2, she's a pretty nice person, but she's not gonna like shoot someone. Yeah, she'd probably be like, "Oh dang, guess what? I still have more money than you." But I think she probably would think, "Hey, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. If he wants to say I'm bad, he can say I'm bad at music. So shut up." Weirdest behavior. You retard. I hope your whole family dice emoji. Because you're too edgy to just write the word dies. Just put dies. Don't put dice. You're cringe as frick. You're cringer. You are more cringy than the 6-year-olds on my page dressed up in furry costumes, okay? Again, out of touch without the Vine Boom sound effect. That's how you know this person's out of touch. I don't know why you defend someone so much that doesn't even know who you are, never will know who you are. Even if they meet you, they will not care who you are. Shut up.